Hi everybody, welcome to Cafe. I'm Clarence Reynolds.
And I'm Carissa Clark. Great to be back with you to share all the fun and exciting events happening this week.
Let's start off with Crystal Candy, who is at JoJo's.
Ooh!
That is some good food. Hey, Crystal.
When you look around in JoJo's Shake Bar, you're gonna smile everywhere you look because the nostalgia runs deep in here. And the food, the shakes, they are off the charts. And to tell us more about that is Jay Smith, who is the manager here at JoJo's Shake Bar. Now the shakes look incredible, but there's so much more than just shakes that you guys offer here.
Yes, definitely is. JoJo's Shake Bar is original diner classic. We are an 80s and 90s nostalgia twist to your American diner in a sense. And so we originated out in Chicago and we brought ourselves down here to Orlando where the 80s and 90s made a great culture here too. And you're gonna find that we provide a different variety of things here. We like to go over the top a little bit here at JoJo's, for sure. So we offer a wide range, not just our shakes, of course, our decadent desserts you have, but you're also gonna have some amazing homemade comfort foods. You're gonna have some great kind of diner classics like your New York style daily sandwiches. And then we put a JoJo's spin on everything, right? So we have a wonderful list of cocktails here, handcrafted cocktails, ranging from things like Tricks Are for Kids, for mocktails, just for children. But of course, we want to cater to our adults to make sure we're enjoying ourselves. And so we offer some champagne sangria, things like that as well.
So the shake is really catching my eye. The cocktails, yes, as an adult, when you come in here in the evening, I'm sure you get a lot of people from the convention center as well.
Definitely.
Great to enjoy those. And the JoJo's spin, is it just all about fun? Because that's the vibe that I get when
It is,
you come
yes. I mean, it's right on our title, right? Shakes, fries, and damn good vibes. That's what we're all about. So we want you to come in and really have an immersive experience with us. And so we want you to definitely have a fun time, but we want you to interact, not just with the food, but also with our cocktails, like our cotton candy here, our Tricks Are for Kids, and even our cotton candy martini. You can dip it right in there, watch it disappear. People really love it.
Let's talk about what we have in front of us, which is just one of your signature shakes. How does JoJo's go about getting all of that into a single cup?
Well, you can thank our amazing pastry bar and our shake station for that. They spend many hours getting these lovely desserts and pastries together. And so here you actually have our pumpkin patch shake. Every now and then we like to do some seasonal items. And we range right now. We have our pumpkin patch coming up. We have our winter wonderland where we'll do some different items as well. This is gonna have a candy apple on top of it with a pumpkin pie. We put a toasted marshmallow. You got a toffee pretzel there filled with some graham cracker and some pumpkin spice, which everyone really loves too.
So what reaction do you get from people? I mean, from your signature cocktails to the shakes, this is such a different place, and it's hard to stand out in Orlando being the #1 destination, but in a few short months, you guys have done that.
Yes, we absolutely have, and honestly, a lot of that is really just due to that uniqueness in the 80s and 90s culture, right? 80s and 90s was about that funk, that vibe, that bright energy, and that's what we wanted to bring to the store and to our food. And so we kind of allow the food and our desserts to do just that on their own. And with that, like I said, that interactive experience, that immersiveness when you come in here, it's not just eating a simple sandwich, you know, it's not just taking a simple shake. We wanted to go over the top with it. And so that's what our guests really love. Usually you got that wow factor there involved, and a lot of our guests are really enjoy that.
And the food also looks incredible because this is not just a shake bar,
Yes.
you offer
We're
a
a full
wide
service
variety.
restaurant. Yeah, exactly. And so many people don't really realize that. They'll see the shake bar on top, but we actually serve a wide range of food here as well, from suppers and sandwiches, entree options.
Let's talk a little bit about our cocktails, because you also offer mixology classes at certain times
Yes, we
throughout the
do.
year.
Absolutely. Right now, we're offering a basic mixology where you can make some of our seasonal based cocktails. But on a normal basis, on Mondays and throughout the month, they can come in and experience making some of our handcrafted cocktails right here as well. One of those would be like our Smoking Hot Blonde, actually in particular.
Oh.
And we dedicate this drink to our Smoking Hot Blonde of the 80s and 90s over there, the lovely Madonna, of course.
Madonna, of course. That is all the 80s and 90s.
Absolutely.
And today.
Today,
is
right?
Madonna.
She's relevant anytime. And so with that, what we wanted to do was kind of just take this really cool drink. It uses mezcal, so it has a nice little spice just like she does, right? And we put a nice cherry on there, and it comes with a cinnamon stick. And we call it our Smoking Hot Blonde because you can kind of take our flame here and we'll light it up. And then once you light it up here, what you want to do is just garnish this right on top of your drink. And we're just going to sit it right there and just kind of let those aromas open up.
The energy inside of here, even though we haven't got a packed house just
yet, yeah.
The energy is here. What would you tell people if they haven't been to JoJo's as far as, what else to expect?
Yeah, I'm gonna say what you want to expect is really just having an overall good time with the family, with your friends. You're gonna come here, you're gonna love different things like our shot ski. You have our shot wheel where you can kind of it's like a Russian roulette in a sense. Sometimes people have no idea what they want to order. So you can come up, spin that wheel, it's gonna decide for you. It's super interactive. Of course, we have our arcade games, so we can't go without an 80s and 90s feel without having some Pac-Man in the room too. So it's very, very interactive. It's super fun and very memorable, which is what I love about it.
So what's it like to be here off of iDrive?
iDrive is very different. I think the great thing about being in this specific point is that it's bringing together the business aspect, but also that fun culture with all the theme parks here. And then of course we have Universal opening up very soon, and we plan on definitely evolving all those factors into the restaurant to give the guests the ultimate experience.
That looks amazing.
It does.
So much fun. We need to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to go.
I know, let's do it.
Trying to keep this hourglass
It's all right,
figure.
though. It's all right. A little bit of fun. Never hurt anyone.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. Well, it's that time of the year again when the kids go back to school, and this year, both Orange and Seminole schools begin classes on Monday, August 12th. You can find school information and resources for Orange County schools at ocps.net, and for Seminole County, visit scps.k12.fl.us. On those websites, you'll find information about enrollment, bus schedules, immunizations, and more.
Check out the latest featured exhibition at the City Arts Third Thursday Gallery Hop, where there's always something new. This month's edition takes place on August 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. The series features Maker's Market, live performances, and food trucks. Third Thursday's footprint now covers a wide area of downtown Orlando. For tickets, go to downtownartsdistrict.eventbrite.com.
Creative City Project presents Wavelength, an artistically designed visual landscape for a thrilling multisensory experience. Wavelength features lights, lasers, and immersive projections that fuse with 20 professional singers, 12 orchestral musicians, and an ambient 6-member rock band, situated in a unique in-the-round seating configuration. The experience takes place inside Steinmetz Hall at the Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts on August 17th, with 2 shows, one at 5:30 and another at 7 p.m. For tickets and more info, go to drphillipscenter.org.
The 9th annual Florida Kids and Family Expo takes place on August 17th and 18th at the Orange County Convention Center. The expo is designed to help families find resources for kids' education, entertainment, sports, and a whole lot more. It merges more than 200 exhibitors with fun-filled activities for kids, like interacting with animals and meeting their favorite characters, or riding a pony, learning to use a lightsaber, playing games, and making arts and crafts. For expo times and tickets, go to mycentralfloridafamily.com.
One of my favorite events here in Central Florida is about to take place, and you got to hear about it. And we've got Denise Spiegel, who is the VP of Communications from Visit Orlando, here to tell us all about it. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So, tell us about this thing called Magical Dining.
Yes, this is Visit Orlando's Magical Dining presented by Orlando Health. It begins on August 16th, runs through September 30th. And what it is basically a restaurant week, but it's like 6 weeks, right? Because we do it big in Orlando, right? So we have more than 150 restaurants in our area, record-breaking number, that are offering 3-course menus for either $40 or $60 during this time frame.
What are some of the restaurants? Are these like, Chick-fil-A, or are these like really, really nice restaurants that you otherwise wouldn't have a chance to go to?
Right, it is definitely more upscale. Now these are all dinners, $40 and $60, so there's a range of sort of more affordable and more high-end. It's throughout all of Central Florida. You have new restaurants to the program this year. We have 24 new restaurants. We have Michelin rated and recommended restaurants as part of this program. So you're gonna find everything, every option. But really, it definitely focuses more on upscale, but gives you a really great value, because we really make sure that those menus are providing value to you at that $40 or $60 level.
Many restaurants are ones that I otherwise would not go to, other than Magical Dining. So it's really nice to be able to get out and get into the community and see what else is out there. But also, the menu is sort of set. Can you explain how that works?
Sure, so it's a prefix menu, and you can have the $40 or $60 option. There's always an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. And so you have that menu. Ask for the Magical Dining menu if you don't see it there at the restaurant, and then you see those options. And usually the restaurants give you about 3 options to choose from each. Some even will offer an upgraded option or an accompanying wine pairing with it too. Some of them get really fancy during it. So you can check those out on our website. Really cool thing is, if you have any dietary restrictions, right? We have a filter on our website where you can sort by vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, to really make it easy for you.
So if people have like a gift certificate or something else that they have a discount from a restaurant, will it apply during Magical Dining?
I believe so. It's good to call ahead or email the restaurant ahead of time. I believe so that they will honor that. There are opportunities. Sometimes we give away Magical Dining gift certificates through as we lead up with. We do some promotions with some radio stations and stuff too. But yeah, I would just contact the restaurant to make sure that it applies during this time.
How does reservations work? Can you just walk in, or are reservations recommended?
I highly recommend reservations, because especially there are certain restaurants that fill up and they have high demand for Magical Dining. So what you can do is when you go to orlandomagicaldining.com, the website, you can search the restaurants, and you can actually make reservations. We have a partnership with Open Table, so you can make those reservations through the website, and it makes it very easy. But start planning now. Start those schedules. We have people in our office that create Excel spreadsheets and really plan in advance. So you want to get on it.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Talking about myself and my friends.
There's 150 restaurants this year, and so it really gives you a chance. I've already started to sort of plot out my path and which week I'm going to go which place.
Right.
Because you have to kind of do that.
You
and
do.
I love it. Can you split your meals with other people, or is it like one per person?
It's one per person. I mean, you can share once you order, but it is one per person.
That's fabulous. So this is not just a great event for foodies. This also benefits charity. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So it is like the perfect combination of great food, great price for residents. It brings business to local restaurants, and also it benefits charity. So $1 for every $40 menu and $2 for every $60 menu goes to a local charity. And this year the recipient is the Mustard Seed of Central Florida. And what they do is they are a bank for people in need in our community that need furniture and clothing. And one of the things that we do every year is we have a theme around our charity recipient. It changes every year. And our theme this year was sustainability. And what we found with the Mustard Seed is that they do this in a very sustainable manner. So they're not only recycling and providing these refurbished supplies to people in need, they also have a very innovative recycling system where if they can't use it, they recycle it and keep it at a landfill. So they're a wonderful organization.
Nice, nice. You know, for those who don't know about Visit Orlando, what is it and what does it do?
So Visit Orlando is a destination marketing organization. So we are responsible for bringing visitors and meetings and conventions to Orlando for the community benefit. So Magical Dining is not only for local residents, we want to bring visitors from out of market here too. So to really be that economic engine for our destination.
So Denise, I want to make sure everybody has the website because that's where you're going to go in order to look at what restaurants and plot out, like I did, exactly which restaurants you want to go to and what the menus look like. Where can people go to find that information?
OrlandoMagicalDining.com, and I will tell you this is a fabulous website. It is brand new. We just launched 8 new websites for Visit Orlando. Our team put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into making this a beautiful and very easy to use website. So check it out, OrlandoMagicalDining.com.
Super functional. If you want to separate by neighborhood or parts of town, you can do that. And like you mentioned, with dietary things, if you want to look for certain kinds of restaurants, it is very functional.
Yeah, and you can even save your favorites and then send them to friends. Like, so for example, there was a woman in my office who got a call from her father. She never hears from him. He calls like 3 times a year. She picks up the phone, excuses herself from a meeting because she was worried. And she's like, what's going on? Are you okay? I am fabulous. I've just been looking at Magical Dining on the websites and picking all of our favorites and making sure that we plan our dinners together. Like, people are so excited, and the website makes it really easy to use.
I may be one of those people. Denise, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, you can go and check out your favorite restaurant at the Magical Dining website, and we'll see you eating well in Orlando. It's Engineering Weekend at the Orlando Science Center on August 17th and 18th. Engineering Weekend is your opportunity to learn about engineers and become one yourself. Enjoy engineering design challenges, giant screen films, and more special activities throughout the entire building. This event is included with the price of Orlando Science Center admission and is free for annual members. For more information and to purchase tickets, visit osc.org.
Last call for the Palacic Museum and Sculpture Gardens exhibition of Gordon Parks, The Power of Photography, through August 18th. In this photo essay from 1943, Gordon Parks documents Mary McLeod Bethune, her founding of Bethune-Cookman University, and the images of daily life, the surrounding neighborhoods of Daytona Beach. Recognized as one of the greatest modern photographers, Gordon Parks' unique photographic style created exceptionally expressive pictures. Go to palacic.org for exhibit times.
Orlando Opera presents its annual summer concert series at the University Club of Winter Park on August 18th and 25th. This intimate concert series will feature select artists who are starring in the upcoming 2024 and 2025 Destiny and Desire season. This is your chance to whet your appetite for one of the company's biggest seasons as they perform a selection of songs, arias, and duets. For tickets and showtimes, visit operaorlando.org.
So I had the pleasure of going to Helena Modern Riviera in Icon Park. It is absolutely beautiful. It is such a wonderful environment with wonderful food, and I had the opportunity to interview the chef there. So let's go take a look at my wonderful experience at Helena Modern Riviera. Hello and welcome to Taste of the Town. I'm your host, Carissa Clark. We're here at Icon Park at Helena Modern Riviera, and I have the pleasure of introducing you to their executive chef, Chef Alex. Chef Alex, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I love a good salad. I love a good salad, and this is their Riviera salad. So what inspires this, chef?
This salad is a take on a Greek watermelon salad with our own Helena twist on it.
Okay.
It's sort of kind of a deconstructed salad that you can play with it at your table.
Okay.
It consists of watermelon, obviously, cucumbers, red onions,
Oh, nice.
avocado, some feta cheese, and for the dressing, we just have a simple olive oil and balsamic vinegar. And then we also have the tahine that we use to dip the tips on. That gives you a little salt and sweet to
Very
savory.
good. So this is salty, sweet, and has a little bit of texture. This is right up my alley. And this is very reasonable for you to be able to make at home too. So let's get started. Show us how to do it.
Okay, it's
Wonderful.
pretty simple. What we
Yes.
do, we have the red onions here. We
Okay.
take them, we put them on the plate. All right, just arrange them however you want.
Okay,
Put as little
good.
as much. I know people are a little worry about red onions. There's a little taste to it. A couple of cucumbers here. These are English cucumbers. You can use whatever cucumbers you like as well.
Okay.
We take our watermelon here. We dip it.
Oh, isn't that so good?
Dip it in the tahini.
Yes.
Okay, that's one piece there.
Okay.
And dip the other piece in the tahini.
Okay.
Okay.
This is so easy. You can definitely do this at home. I can do this at home. What I'm loving is that this is light and it is refreshing and it is nutritious and it's going to give you energy. So when you are hosting, you have anyone at home, you're hosting and you want to impress and really celebrate a special occasion, what is better than a salad like this? Most people think to do more traditional salads, as you know, with lots of lettuce, but this is really special.
Yeah, then we just generously put the feta cheese on there. You can put some on the avocado if you like as well.
Okay, beautiful. So we have the onions, cucumbers, feta, watermelon, we have the avocado, we have the dressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we have the tahini. You can put as little as much as you want.
Okay.
And that's basically the finished product. And you can just dig in.
Oh my goodness.
Let me get that for you.
This is so impressive. I think that this is a really, really wonderful way to be able to ring in the spring into summer when it is hot and sticky. And maybe you don't even feel like eating a lot, but that you know it's so important to eat. And also when you're hosting, you'll be able to be hosting with the mosting, right? Okay, so I'm gonna have a little bit of taste here. Let me actually use a fork. A fork would probably make a little more sense, right? Let me do this and dip it in. Oh, oh my goodness, let me kind of drag that. That is really good.
Refreshing.
So tasty, so simple, wonderful, wonderful. Please go to our website for more details. I invite you to come here to Icon Park. Please come to Helena Modern Riviera. Make a reservation, otherwise come on in. I look forward to seeing you around town.
Wow, that food looks really good.
Oh my goodness, everything about it is wonderful. It is fresh, it is delicious, it is so creative.
Nice.
It's a
nice.
really wonderful time.
It looks good. Lots of music again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is going to be one of those weeks where you got a little bit of something for everybody in the family, so it's really nice.
I think it's beautiful. It's time well spent.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that wraps things up for this week of events. And if you have one that you'd like to share with us for next month, send us an email at cafe@ocfl.net. I'm Clarence Reynolds.
And I'm Carissa Clark. Remember to join us next week to see what's new and exciting in your community.